Hello everybody. What you're looking at is a Toshiba Satellite 4080X CDT. It's quite a long, complicated name there. And this one happens to be in very good shape. It has a minor issue, that is the screen hinge. Although it does hold, and it holds just fine, it is pretty wobbly. But that is the only thing that's wrong with this particular one. It's a Pentium 2 laptop, and in this video I'm just going to go over the outside, the inside, boot it up, and that will be that. So let's take a look at the side here. We have a power button, as well as a Kensington lock, 2 PC card slots, and I believe there is a modem in here. Let's see what is actually in there. 56K modem card. I don't need this, so it's just going to stay in here for now. I don't actually know what that is over there. I'd like to say it's some sort of... It looks kind of like a phone jack, but I can't actually tell what that is. So unfortunately I don't know what the heck that is. Somebody in the comment section might be able to help me out with that, so if you want to know, take a look down there. Behind here is the hard drive. Around the front we have a floppy drive, a slim one, and some power and activity indicator lights. There is a hardware volume knob, which I really like about these older Toshibas. It's a very nice feature to have. There's 3 audio jacks, a CD-ROM drive. I don't believe it is a burner, I think it's just a reader. It has 1 USB port behind this nice little cover that is still intact, which is very cool. It's got 1 PS2 port, and finally around the back, I apologize if the camera shakes, it's kind of in a bad position right now. Oh my gosh, what is this called? Power. It takes in a 15 volt, I think it's a 4 amp power adapter. I'll check that in just a moment. VGA, communications. Behind here there is a serial, it's a COM port, so it's communications. You guys know it's that. You should know what this is by now. Docking station, underneath a very nice feeling little rubberized flap here. It's still in nice shape. Cooling fan, which is kind of noisy on this particular unit, infrared and parallel. If we take a look at the bottom, this is, let's see what we've got here. Battery, RAM expansion, and the power adapter is a 15 volt 3 amp power adapter. I'll take it up, look at the inside very quickly. This is a Pentium 2 base laptop. It's shipped with Windows 98, designed for 98 and NT. It's got a nice keyboard. Nothing really to speak of, but it is good. And as I think I mentioned in another video, I really like these mouse buttons here instead of here when using a track point. I like that layout. It's got stereo speakers up on the top, which sound pretty good. And I'm going to tilt the camera up in 1, 2, 3. There we go. I think it's a 12-inch screen. 14. I think it's a 14. I don't know what the hell size it is, but there you see it. And I thought this had a good battery, so hold on one second while I grab that power adapter. I actually had it tucked away in a box. So here it is. This is not the original one, but it is an aftermarket one. And while I'm getting this plugged in, I'll just mention that I have already sold this laptop on eBay to somebody, so it is unfortunately no longer for sale. Sold it for $35, and I will have the... I guess it helps if you plug it in. I will have the listing posted in the video description, just in case you want to check out some pictures of this thing, or just the eBay listing in general. So there we go. I really thought I had a battery that worked inside this thing, but I guess I don't. So to boot up, I think it's got a disc in there which has drivers on it, so if you hear that, that's what the noise is. It's running Windows 98 First Edition. That's just because it's the first thing that I had readily available to install on it. I'll take a look at the system specs momentarily. This screen does have some spots on it. You can see there's a little bright spot here and over here as well. There isn't much you can do about that. It's just because it's an older machine and it was closed for a lot of the time. Has a 20 gigabyte hard drive. I don't think that's original, but it's what was in there when I got it, so that's what it is. The screen is a 1024 by 768, and the video chip, I guess you call it a chipset. It's not really a graphics processor so much. Maybe it is, I don't know. It's a Trident Cyber 9525 DVD. I don't think DVD has anything to do with an actual DVD disc, but that is what it's called. We can see here, Pentium 2 processor, Intel MMX technology. I think this is a 266 megahertz. I could be incorrect on that though. And it's got 192 megabytes of memory. And with that, I think that's all I have to show you. This has been the Toshiba Satellite 4080X CDT. I thank you very much for watching and hope you enjoyed. And if you'd like to check this thing out on eBay, although it already has been sold, you're more than welcome to do so at the link in the video description. As always, I thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed.